I think this event is important on several levels. One of them is especially in regard to the involvement of young people in the life of the United Methodist Church. But I think it's also important that we're developing leaders for the future in the way that it makes a difference in the world, because if we don't, we'll be in the same place with another group of people that said, when I was a teenager or a young adult, I was involved in things, but things haven't changed much. Wonder where the young people are.
My station is cooking oil.
Here we get coffee, yes.
Everybody needs that, huh?
And here we have sugar.
And one of the common beans.
Beans?
I'm from the central U.S.
Me, I'm from DRC, Congo.
I'm from here, Philippines.
We arrived to be in community with the Philippines, and then after the disaster realized that while we're visiting and they're hosting us, it's important to help them out. Global Young People's Convocation will all gather and help to sort through all of the individual ingredients and repack bags to give to people in the communities.
We have people coming from all over the world, and they are having a world-changing experience, but the change experience is within them. I mean, what revelation is it when we have a teenager that stands and says, I've learned this week that God's not from Oklahoma. Isn't that a transformational statement? Because that's where most of us are in the United States, that God must be an American, God must be from my church, God must think the same things I think.
How's the day going so far?
We're having a good time with the legislations.
We're just having lunch, then we wait for the group photo that everyone will see.
I'm great. Good.
I know this.
How's it going?
Going well, having fun.
Part of what's happening this week, the young people are learning a legislative process, and so they are introducing legislation through our process in the United Methodist Church that helps them change the church. It's my hope, though, that as they're working on changing the church, that what they're ultimately going to do is change the world. What I think that would be helpful as we introduce legislation, as we develop legislation, that we would keep our mission, making disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world, in mind, so that what we do with legislation actually makes a difference.
What we're doing here today is packing bags. These bags will provide food for a month for 500 families here in the area. Folks who have been affected by the typhoon Glenda. Got some beans and some rice there and some fish that will go in each bag. We don't normally pack food out in the field, but we had this wonderful group of people here, these young folks who had been through the storm, through the eye of the hurricane. And so we wanted to give them an opportunity to participate.
I think when God shows up, you can't do anything about it except live into it. My guess is somewhere down the road, someday, somebody's going to say, I had an experience of God when I was in the Philippines in the midst of a typhoon, and my life changed, and they are a part of a ministry that's transforming the world at that point. I'm convinced of that.